mind as well. It's not. I wanted to ask Richard what we had a chance at. I feel like, Richard, when are you going to be in-game leader of this team? Because when it doesn't work out of Apex, which is normally what happens in these French teams,
we give it to you.
in-game leader, we give it to Shox, the team crumbles, we start again. That's normally the kind of path they go on, but Apex still the in-game leader as far as I'm aware, and we'll see whether they can step up here on their CT side. Plopsky leads the way towards long. 4 players actually in this position with Nork watching the rear. He'll be at the T-steps, making sure no flanks come through. And it's a B focus from Vitality, but Shox has spotted a couple towards the bathrooms.
Oh, he's overstepped. Yeah, welcome.
I thought he lived on for just a moment there, looking good. Now, we will get the headshot. So will Apex. We're seeing more and more. You said we would. Oh. Of that 5-7, he pulls out the HE. It costs him his life. Trade by RPK, and the chaos continues. Okay, all onto the newbie. Anon, Misuta, yet to attend an offline event. But wearing that Vitality jet.
So, you can see how careful NiP are playing at this point. Misuta's on the other side of the map, faking out the plant, but still a massive advantage for them. He couldn't...
Clearing all his corners.
Anything he can do. First shot has to connect, really. Now they know exactly where he is. They can sacrifice one player. The flashbang's great. Swish should be the one to finish things off, which he is. And it will be. And Doxy lead the way with the MP9s. You can see them just grouping up the bathrooms at the Glocks, just mowing down anyone in their path. Final kill. And the final buy. 3 MP9s, P250, and a scout rifle yourself. You let them save a couple of guns, and they destroy their own finances by buying into it. That was one thing he kind of designed almost in CSGO, which was quite cool back in the day.
Especially in rounds like this, right? If they get into a site and they let them hold on to a couple of MP9s, that's fine. Let them have it.
Oh, that is perfect from Shox.
Yeah, the timing not so much there. Have to really swing on that with the flashbang. Apex will pull one back. Plopsky makes things a bit more realistic for them. It's still a 4 versus 3. Lekro needs to get his kill towards the bathrooms. Knows exactly where he is, but still doesn't convert it. Shox said it's been going pretty well on the scrim so far. And I, for one, team just,
The meat cleavers of the Deagles, just some of the stuff we have been seeing players do with that in recent times, whether it's used close ranges like a shotgun on.
See if we can grow it.
See how much of the plant we can grow just in these save, well, it's a force by round.
Okay, so what we do, all we need is some cress.
Yep.
We need some cotton wool.
Okay.
And a smattering of water.
And an eggshell. That's a great place to grow.
Yeah, okay, perfect.
Put the cotton wool inside the eggshell, cut the top of it off, bit of water, bit of sunlight, or UV lamps.
Yeah.
And that will do it.
Okay, so let's grow some cress, ladies and gentlemen. Year 4, we're back.
You can throw up a little funny face on it as well. It's got funny hair.
Oh, that's true. They can have funky hair.
Yeah, that's the thing.
I think I had exactly what you're talking about.
So towards A they go. It's a pretty underwhelming attempt here, but still a chance. It's 5 and 4. They've got Deagles, and this can quickly and rapidly open up. There's Lekro, one of the deadliest Deagles in all of CSGO. Has found an opening, but that might be it. Taiwo now, he's available to find a couple of kills, but not going to happen. This is actually looking pretty good. 2 versus 1. Lekro, though, reloading, surely goes down. And it won't be the cleanest finish, but still they get the job done. 2-1, and NiP don't.
Those 2 big kills he was just able to garner, and well, Vitality get a chance. They don't need to do anything crazy. They just need to make sure they don't get overwhelmed by Glocks and give up any weapons. It should be a very, very easy round.
Well, time will tell. Lekro, as I mentioned, very powerful Deagle, but no armor behind it. Should be a foregone conclusion as they confirm they're up against just the Glocks and Desert Eagle here. Team Vitality don't have to overcommit, but they have taken down the most powerful player. Lekro, the one who invested any cash into this particular round, but still taking damage here. Apex, the in-game leader, sending it to the moon here as he pushes out a monster, just trying to farm that money, baby. Get it all built up. As he knows the AK is coming out in the next round here. It's worked out very well. RPK with 3 kills. Apex, he's answered that question for me. There we go. Or on the CT side, not so much for NiP.
Stop Molly, not going to be respected, and does burn the toes of Lekro and Twist. Shox gets contact early on Fountain. He's got to be ready for the swing. The flash from Apex was perfect, and a bit of a blackout. will start his rotation. A 1 versus 2. He knows that they're going to have started this rotate. Utility towards heaven, but he's getting close. It's real good. Off angle.
Smoke's not bad, though. Gives them something.
They won't expect this, surely.
Twist is holding it. He's not. And there's the trade. Twist conceals the deal. And that's a 4-2
pistol victory.
I want to quickly recap what you were asking. There are 16 teams, so it's 8 two groups.
Right.
Yeah.
Group, yes.
And round robin's best of 3, and then we move into a playoff. But there's lots of Counter-Strike, guys. That's all you need to know. Lots of games, lots of matches.
Regions, lots of teams, lots of games.
If you like a team and you want them to make it to the major, just know they have to win. That's basically how the world works.
Yeah, it always helps. If they win the game, do a lot more than that.
The birds sing and the AWP repositions. He has his teammate now established quite deep in towards the toilet position. It shocks. He's going to have a lot to deal with. Timing of this is perfect. It just sails through them. Oh, and Zywoo caught another one through the toilets. A second frag. This time it's Nork. And that enables the site surely to be taken. They start to flood in. Rez towards Optimus. Apex's flanks a little belated. He will perhaps have a chance onto Twist, but now tucking in on Long. They're both coming from toilets. A smoke for the bomb.
Too good from NiP right now. 3-on-2, but can Apex do anything about this? Fires off a shot. Flashbang pretty decent, but Nork doesn't get affected by it. His teammates certainly did. Rez tucks into the corner, looking to get a second frag of this game, and nails it just about there towards the end. It will be 4-3. Money will be
strong showing out of them on this map here if I wanted to go the distance. Now, I haven't been able to see a lot of Vitality since they finished him as an individual.
You're bang on. You know, like one tournament we can disregard as soon as the second comes in, right? As soon as normalcy returns, we return to normal scheduled programming. It doesn't even become a conversation. So something to monitor and to observe whether or not it does become more of a conversation topic. This round certainly not one that will be too critical of should they concede. And actually, nice shot from Nork on the boost.
Oh, okay, well, big spray downs coming through, even though the B stack doesn't really do much for them apart from find a single kill. That's going to be plotted silence M4 instead. No defuse kits, just to note that. Apex could have afforded one.
Any posturing of positions, any noise or sound cues. All that information needs to be relayed back to your in-game leader. And you're going to have a bunch of protocols that you've gone over, contingency plans, ways to react, and that's a fantastic opening right there. Nork, the new boy on NiP, takes down Masuta, the respective new boy on the other side of things, and there's Zywoo finally striking with that cheaper M4.
I need to switch to that, I think. Take it for a spin. RPK making the case for the M4A1. Oh, looking good. Apex tagging up on towards Twist. Very low HP. Not going to have too much room to maneuver unless Lekro gets himself the multi. And he has 2 kills. Does open up the site. He will not respect that Molotov. He'll go straight through. Zywoo's bullets didn't quite connect to the necessary target. They do now, though. Double kill for him. A clutch for Lekro. 10 seconds. He's going to have to plant. And he's not even going to be allowed to get to the bomb. It doesn't matter. Triple kill from Lekro. He's
so many rounds in a row at this point. Lekro managed to find the first incision, the second, and then best Zywoo in a 1 versus 1 as well. Great shot from him. Denies any sort of access to the bomb. And they're going to have PD-50s, 5-7, Desert Eagles, and Apex with armor. We're going to have to see Zywoo orb come out soon, Chad. Surely that's going to be the solution to their problems, but for now, just pistols.
Yeah, there's a couple. Okay.
Not just a pistol in Shox's hands, it seems.
Footsteps. The CTs have gambled so close to Long. They have to clear this out first.
Twist to challenge. And one that he won't convert just yet, but he does know there are 2 players in towards that area. Doesn't need the kills. Plopsky probably does in this scenario. Nork will get both of them, though. Headshots connecting, the star player showing us what he's made of.
No issues. Nice work from NiP. They're on the right site, don't have the right weapons, nor the right numbers. So Masuta falls, Plopsky from Long, and Twist's the one to find it. So we do see 6. NiP, this is their T.
So just bear in mind, it was NiP that won the pistol. Vitality answered back with the MP9s. Managed to get that.
Flash and a peek, but Zywoo was weighing on the other side, and he pulls the trigger. Perfectly timed twist on the swing against.
That you see too often, knowing that little mental timer that they could have snuck on past. He's going to scally on back towards the bomb site.
Shocks. Looks like he's done enough here. A couple of kills in the back, potentially. Not the cleanest, but still, that's enough. Managing to get himself 1.5 kills. Will leave them in a 4 versus 3. NiP will continue towards the A side. Smokes down, bomb to be planted. As the flames just engulf the bomb site here.
Look at them, they're so thorough again.
Yeah, even then, even in the chaos, even with 15 seconds left, Rez gets an uncontested plant. I was wrong, ZywOo was right, and this round has gone Vitality's way. That's the conclusion, and they find 5.
Alex, 7, 8, 9.
Because he was a 6 offender.
No, because you're supposed to eat 3 squared meals a day.
Oh, I didn't know the second part. That's good.
Yeah.
Sorry,
I knew you'd get that. No, I knew you'd get the first part.
Was short. Apex sat in the water here. Grenade in hand, flashbang set up. And, well, that's Rez ready and waiting for it. Absolutely obliterates Masuta.
Oh, that's a brutal way to go down. Perfect flash for one, but not the other. And here it comes. They want to flush him out. And he's burning above it, but he does manage to stand his ground.
He's done so much here.
He's keeping those CTs busy, and there's 4 members of his squad miles away. He's even got a frag. Lecro's doing it all here. Molly as well, considering it. Taking his time, he realizes that he's achieved a whole lot here. The CTs, they've invested a lot of resources just to flush him out.
5 on 3, ZywOo, though, certainly capable of winning these sort of rounds. First shot is not his, but they know he's there. They're going to have to commit towards B. Starting to hit shots now. Nork will go down. Shocks will chime in as well. 3 on 3, bomb to be planted, but ZywOo not alive now. It's going to be quite a convincing finish from NiP, even though ZywOo is there ready and waiting. The 5 for Vitality, I think so. At least for Abai. Not the best, but should be enough in total. Here's Lecro continuing his good form here on Overpass, as they bring out the AWP for ZywOo. And there it is. Shocks will go with the MP9, but he's looked good on that weapon already.
Yeah, he found some impact with that earlier in the piece here to give them that lead that they did hold on to for, well, didn't feel like very long at all, did it?
Not at all. Aggressive from Shocks, straight towards the fountain. This time, Rez greets him with a smile and a bullet. He has only got 9 HP to work with for the rest of the round. That's thanks to Shocks. But numbers do favor NiP, and the flashes indicate that long presence could be taken.
They're just so thorough, right? We've seen a lot of pop flash attempts from Vitality, and it's always felt like NiP have had someone anti-flash or just hit a shot. We haven't seen it from their perspective, but it feels like they're ready for these kind of aggressive pushes. That one that Apex just tried to orchestrate over towards B. Oh, here's another.
There it is. And
they're
one
ready
again. He does so much damage. He actually does dings towards Lecro and Twist there, but still not enough. Shots being missed by ZywOo at this point as well. 7-5. A 4 on 3 for NiP here, as they'll pull 1 kill back. That's by Apex there. 45 seconds. Nork sits by the bathrooms here. They still have 2 smokes, flashes as well. They're trying to sow the seeds of doubt in the minds of Vitality here. Send a player over towards B, leave ZywOo alone on A. So he has got the orb, a flash, but he has to hold towards bank. I mean, he can patrol towards long, and of course the bomb side itself. Another miss coming through. Flash is coming in. Can he do anything about this? Apparently not.
Struggling. Falling all the way down to bank. Doesn't manage to evade the nade, but that does not stop the push. NiP getting that bomb down. There's a Molotov as well to chase from behind. RPK has struck, and they've only got 19 health between them. Plopsky and Rez. Surely they can't make it work with this little health. 1 bullet will do.
Well, does RPK check the smoke? That's the all-important fact here. The jump shot comes in. There's a lot of action right now. RPK comes to focus towards long as well. And now they know the final play towards the bathrooms. They pull it off, and it will be Vitality bringing back the round out of nowhere. RPK with 3 kills in total, all down to the flank, managing to come from the connected position, catch him in the pants down there. ZywOo, he only gets 1 kill of the round, but his presence alone is enough for that Nitro on that A side. Find multiple kills with the AWP, and they're all looking towards the bomb side. No one's thinking about the flank.
That frag there. Whoa. Twist was just getting around the corner. That would have been a dead ZywOo.
Nearly changed Tech 9.
Oh yeah, I'm looking as Apex and RPK in support. This could be quite a contact play in 1 flash. A single flash is all they use, and now charging into Apex on the FAMAS, they melt. Masuta does manage to find Rez as well, so a 3 versus 2 after a single flash push from the Swedes.
Oh, There's still a few more twists and turns yet, though. The MP9 and the AWP, probably the last two weapons you want in this sort of scenario. Is going to be the first going down. ZywOo left in the 2 versus 1. He's pretty far away as well. Is he hoping they go back? Get towards heaven, but at this stage, how would they even give this one up? What would they have to do? He can smoke the bomb, force a couple of them to face, but he has to drop down first. There's a drop. Smoke on towards a bomb or short. Goes to the latter. Thing is, the player with the rifle here surely takes him down, but it's ZywOo we're talking about here. Great shot, but Twist, he knows this is an opportunity there to close. Coming in, they've got a couple of players hovering around $2,000.
Just to look at the time that they attacked there, right? It was 1 minute and 15 left on the clock. Most of these other NiP attacks this game, they haven't had a huge amount of action. No. It's been A defaults, it's been mainly mid-round stuff. So imagine you're sitting there, you're used to them on a round of the half here.
Certainly seems that way. The 4 MP9 defense. It's not notorious for succeeding, and yet part of me believes this could very well be the 8-7 half. ZywOo on the M4. Shocks, he's done great work, but I don't think he was expecting that. The timing, again, NiP with a spurt of pace. Catches off the Frenchman. Good nade damage as well. NiP shocked after that one.
Yeah, that could be enough, but Nork will pull one back, and ZywOo alive and kicking as well. The M4 waits on the side here, and he's multiple kills, and he might just do it. The bomb goes down. Still a minute remaining here, but Twist of the AWP will have nothing to say. Okay, the counter-strike continues, and I'm expecting to see Vitality close this one out, Alex.
Oh, there we are.
Okay. On the T side. Just to get everyone a bit woken up here. Let's get into the action now. We will aggression towards middle. The flash comes through. His teammates behind him, and they're not slowing this one down at all. Flash has to come through, and Rez to find the first, but he's got players all around him now. Surely goes down. Even the jump, he survives.
He's still alive, and Twist finished the job. He started. He's actually got another frag. He's got the bomb, no less. And yes, Vitality managing to close that gap at the end of the first half, but now it seems the gap will grow in our pistol round. Nothing Shocks and ZywOo can do. The bomb is under the NiP control, and there's still 5 healthy members of this Swedish force. Oh no, Shocks is painting a silhouette around his opponent. Not quite what he was asked to do. ZywOo looking to go crazy, and he has already found 3, nearly 4. My God.
Those are the moments.
Those are the moments where just one
stream. You can find all this action if you head over to live.esl.
The letters.
Yes, the letters.
Oh, and
yeah, just for those people really playing at home.
Full eco here for Team Vitality. NiP will pick up the pistol. ZywOo and co will be left to think about what they've done. They'll be buying up in the next round. Lovely shot there from Rez. When is the FAMAS getting the burst fire adjustment? When are they going to
I don't know.
that?
I think that they would be so much more popular if at long range.
That's one thing. Like,
like
if they want to have a quick fix, it's going to put a new bit of excitement towards the game. Nice burst fire on the FAMAS. And the Glock as well while we're at it.
Yeah, why not? Bring back burst fire. And Twist, well, he's bringing back the site. It was taken over temporarily. And immediately a flurry of 4 frags comes. I'm seeing more FAMAS.
It's cheaper as well. So that's a positive one. But the M4, the silenced M4.
Mentality here from Vitality. Going to see them actually push up towards middle with 4 players here. Twist won't spot a damn thing. He falls back just as he would have got contact there. And this looks very good, very promising. But this from Rez is enough to get a kill. Does he fade away? Does he get out? He does, but he loses his teammate Twist, and they'll continue their assault towards the A side now. Do they get the bomb down? Apparently so. Great shot from Masuta. That will confirm it.
Yeah, that's enough. Bomb will go down. Rotate towards bankside from Nork and his teammate Plopsky.
They've got 3 smokes here. We've seen what NiP do on retakes. Hold up a second.
They've got retake smokes for days. You know they have. They can smoke on top of the bomb, next to it, flash over, go for a defuse, but they're going to think better of it. They hold on to their own weapons here, knowing they're at a massive disadvantage, take the rifles and run. They've got utility as well, so that all counts. Saving $900 worth of smokes, $400 of flashes, FAMASes, and M4s here. And 3 kits, which are $400 each.
I think their Counter-Strike's different to mine.
Yeah?
Because they're always shifting around, and when I press W, I seem to run. So I think that when they press W, maybe it's bound to walking at the same time.
Yeah,
because
perhaps.
There's only shifting going on in the server when we're watching NiP players.
Yeah, a lot of walking. Vitality were walking as well, but it just
Audible footsteps. Like when that's the best thing they've got for me is that I didn't make a lot of noise with my feet. I know I've not done a great job.
He planted his feet.
Yeah, exactly. He stood still or he just died really quietly. Either way, we're into a rather loud round. We're seeing flashbangs and nades galore. In fact, ZywOo takes another lick of the flame before he's discouraged from his adventure. We do see an early first blood. To overcome the odds is Vitality with some early long presence. 2 walking up long, and Misuta's going to have a duel. He wins it. That's crucial. He levels the playing field. The 4v4 with a back turned. You do see another added to the Vitality tally, but with a smoke in his hand. It doesn't go down. Apex does catch some FAMAS bullets and a Molotov to buy some time. This is looking too good. Just overwhelmed.
Yeah, similar sort of approach as well. Grouping up, getting together towards middle. This time focusing more towards long as well. Nailed the shots. Still have a couple of players to find here on the A site. And with the low HP Masuta, that could have fallen apart, but he holds his nerve and manages to get his second kill of the round, leaving us in a 3 versus 1 now. But Plopsky, one of the big names, will be removed at the same time. Zywoo, clinical shot there towards the bank position.
Where he's a rookie. His addition to this team came after their in-game leader of Alex stepped down completely unawares to the majority of the Counter-Strike world. It felt like it came very, very quickly.
Certainly.
Yeah, so with Masuta getting picked up, he was a kid that he had a couple of good videos with some good frag highlights, but in terms...
The French fancy their chances at A again.
Well, it's been working out for them, but they changed their minds. Maybe at the worst possible point. Yeah.
This is a fun pop flash. I like this one. Straight out the window. Not going to get anything. Russia's got a cool camera for it. 10 points to Gryffindor. And there's the body shots on the boost. It's only going to get them 1. And now they flood in. They know where the CTs are going to be leaving. And the transfer is there. Lovely work. RPK only takes 1.
I feel like if you're not going for 2 there, you've got everyone looking pretty good on NiP so far. On the CTs. And again, same sort of approach from Vitality. Towards middle, big numbers. Leave Shocks on the other side of the map to lurk.
Let's see if Twist can pass this test. He can. Apex gone down, no flash.
A lot of defaults and just going together, hoping they hit their shots initially. If they get good duels, they'll commit to something. It's a very loose game plan. Not saying there's anything wrong with that. It's just not what you'd like to see necessarily on a T side of Overpass. Bomb goes down. You can see how loose that is. Like NiP would not be running in the bomb
first,
with themselves. Like they can still recover the round for sure, but it's not as beautiful as the other approaches.
Yeah, and it's also, you know, that choice to just be so rough around the edges is not necessarily one that they've made so actively as much as it is a product of losing their leader. Let's not forget.
Sure.
They've got to fill. They're filling in a lot of blanks. That's a naughty little flash from Twist.
Very naughty, isn't it?
I like that.
So he can go for the wall bang here from Bank if he wants to try and deny them. He has got vision. His teammate will have to convert now, which he does. Lekro stepping up. It's the orb of Twister. The bomb can go down. And just a nick of time as well. 3 seconds on the clock when it does get planted. A 3 versus 2, but Zywoo and Masuta now with a Molotov available and a flashbang, both with full health. They can win this round.
No
2
kits.
orbs in the retake with no kits here, boys.
Here we go. They do have 1 single smoke grenade on Plopsky. That will do well to at least cause a bit of chaos.
Yeah, but does he do one of the diffusers here? Did he leave
He
the
has to
orb
hold it,
defend him?
right? Okay, it's a fake. He pushes in. He's upgraded to the AK, and straight through the smoke. Zywoo finds the first. Masuta to clutch. A premature Molotov does indicate where he's coming from. Spotted. Straight through the wall, he tags him. Had that been the kill, it could have been the defuse, but Twist has to cut his losses and keep hold of that AWP.
Big round for Vitality. Like we said, it's not the most tactical.
But you guys at home can get involved.
I guess there's probably a lot of Zywoo fanboys out there.
That's true, actually. Yeah, people do jump on those
2 football clubs, and there's quite a rivalry there.
I see.
And now under the same roof,
So
it's a little dramatic.
Is it as bad as Cologne versus Dusseldorf?
I think it's something similar, yeah.
How bad is the Cologne versus Dusseldorf rivalry?
Well, there's gangs. You
Do you mean Dortmund, maybe?
Yeah.
The Dusseldorf one, they don't like it. They don't like each other, Cologne and Dusseldorf.
Damn. Hamburg, I heard, have got some problems too. Nork's still alive. How on earth? There we go.
They are going to just keep running this A contact play until it stops working. And fair enough, they keep making it work. They're clutching out these rounds, they're hitting their shots. Keep it simple, stupid. That's normally the mantra.
There's a perfect microcosm of the game. Apex unloading 60 bullets into a smoke in the middle of nowhere. That's how paranoid he's become over the course of 20.
Let's get really established in this T side. Get everything up and running. Get an extra $3,500 per player here. Look at that. Plenty now just to see this game.
Yeah, it's like, what's that singer's name? Johnny Farnham. He always comes back for reunion tours. That's what they're known for.
Johnny Farnham?
Oh, you know
from
Johnny.
Perth. You don't know him?
He's not from Perth.
I've never heard of Johnny Farnham in my life.
No, it sounds like a name you made up. Shots charging into the site here. Will encounter Nork and that second AWP you asked, Henry, and he answers. He picked it up.
He has.
Twist did drop it as well, so we've got that resolution.
A little bit uncomfortable for me to look at. I feel like they just kind of are very loose right now, playing off mid-round calls, sticking together, which is fine. You can win a lot of games off this. It's just not massively sustainable going forward.
Certainly. So there's the flash, perfectly avoided by Plopsky. He's desperately trying to do something to contribute. He knew his days were numbered. Basuta looking a little AWOL there. Gets caught out, Nork will shut him down. RPK does manage to trade onto Lekro, so we still have a 3v3, and they know there's an AWP close. It's not ideal for Nork. There's nobody's foolish enough to think that this is where an AWP wants to be, but for now, his team are doing the rest.
Reds stepping up, finds RPK, and with 40 seconds remaining and a shot connecting there, it looks like their days are numbered. The bomb won't be planted towards B at least. Shox will have to fight his way out of this one. Looking with the AK now. First kill, can it be his? Apparently not. Back in the day, he might have been fancying his chances of this one. See what he can say about it. 20 seconds remain. Flashbang, not going to be delivered just yet. And we'll see the shots come off, but he's still nowhere near the bomb
Oh,
site.
he knows where all three of them are. It's brutal. 2 AWPs as well.
Here, we'll do some Molotovs, we'll do some nades, but they never stay aggressive.
Yes.
And with that in mind, if Vitality just push back the normal, you know, the normal safety net, they go...
One individual duels, that's our cup of tea. That's our bread and butter.
Well, we're back into the action. Round number 24. And this is the pick of NiP here. And looking
That's
a
a
little bit
different
uncomfortable
way.
in there. It's not, well, that's probably why, because didn't actually land anywhere near it was supposed to go.
It's actually all deliberate. Threat asked them to miss the monster smoke so that they'd push
them in.
short and Nork could get the frag. You don't see, it's 5D chess and that 5th dimension unlocked by the missed smoke.
I haven't learned chess yet. Can we do Boggle instead?
Yeah, we'll do full sense we can add, like smell. You have to smell the letters.
Scratch and sniff. We are going to head towards B here. Flashbang to come over. Very simple again. No smokes coming down. Trying to trade out kills, as Chad mentioned. And it will work out. You do get the trades, which they are. 3-on-3 now. Lekro will be there with the M4. Does he want to actually challenge this? Ideally, they smoke off towards heaven before committing. But the bomb goes down. They might have done enough here. AWP for Zywo as well. And for Twist. AK for Rez. They have got one kit. If Rez goes down and the kit's not retrievable, it could be in trouble here.
That's a very good point. A lot riding on Rez, as well as the smokes. Let's not forget, Twist and Lekro have
and
them.
Molotovs, double for the bomb site. So if the CDs get near, they can defuse the Molotovs, but...
Is it time to be faffing around with a boost? I'm getting nervous. Where's your time?
That's a good point.
Where is it? A flash?
Oh God.
Goodness, give up. Nothing got time now. What are they doing? They want to shut them down. They do take the AWP out of Zywoo's hands, some pressure at least. Nobody's on the bomb. The kit was on Rez. This round is the French, and they will do good damage, but 13 for Vitality.
Well, Lekro goes down as well. He saves that as we'll have a look at the replays from Nork. Managed to get a couple of nice opening kills here, but unfortunately, Lekro taken down with the bomb towards the end of it. And this was the flashbang that landed in there. Everything that could have gone wrong at this moment. They went for the boost about 10 seconds too long, then hit each other at the flash. They get all the kills, to be fair, but the money's just built up so much on the Vitality side of things here. So they still, with 5 players going down, they still have 3K across the board. As they are touching distance now, this first map pickup. Back towards the middle they go. Here's the pop flash. This time not catching Twist with the smoke, probably will. That shot, so close, doesn't quite connect.
Yeah. Oh, and Apex does catch one straight through the wall. Doesn't go down to 40. He'll work with that. No issues there. This is a bit of an aggressive stance from Twist. Okay. Stood his ground. Didn't overstay his welcome.
Rez now with the M4 and RPK strikes first. They know where Rez is at this point. Do they want to keep committing towards the site? Apparently, yes. Zywo taken down. Beautiful stuff here from Lekro. Very calm. And they've got themselves a 4-on-2 lead. Minute remaining, and again, nothing too technical at all from Vitality. Where are the smokes and Molotov trade out? You can see Lekro, if he gets 2 kills there, there's no trade. That's when the round falls apart. Back towards B they go. Apex lead the way, and, well, only for so long. Basuta, he's going to go massive here. I'd love to see it. Not going to be the case, though, and we will pull one back. Money actually have a channel for CSGO, like when the first alpha came out.
No way.
We communicate. Not with Discord,
IRC,
not with
baby.
MSN Messenger.
Dude, this is their Vertigo
Rotate on
playstyle. This is a lot of their playstyle.
Come
is retake.
into the site.
But you're putting so much pressure on your individuals if you're playing retake all the time here. If Masuda whips on in with his AK, gets a couple of kills, it could be a tough one.
Yeah, this is why this one flashbang approach is actually working out so well for the likes of Vitality.
Full
They've got
control,
4 players
lads.
on the bomb side.
That was easy. We've got the site.
And
We're
they've
going
got
to
an
be
AK
playing
here
this.
as well, but the AK's gone for now, but it's got fall into the hands of Zywo. We'll see what he can do as Twist is removed. The M4s now. RBK making this one work, and Nork and Rez chime in for a couple themselves. All of a sudden, it's an even kill. We will see the Desert Eagle rattle off towards Graffiti in heaven, sends Nork to hell, and now Rez will have to drop down, and he has got no kit. He has got a smoke, however, knows exactly where one is. Still time. If he can get a quick kill now towards shore, it could be enough.
Yeah, but this quick kill is not being given to him. He has to go hunting, and with his back exposed, he was expecting the play. Rez, has he got time to fake it? Shox gives him the frag, and he's on it.
Got it, I think.
Oh, it's so close. I think Rez's balls of steel pay off. Triple kill, retake against...
Cup call at this point is stop letting them have so much control of the bomb site. 4 of them on the side as the bomb is going, not for years.
No, it does feel a little retro, doesn't it? Soon the Tech 9s will come out and we'll be having proper
Yeah, they
breakdowns.
actually probably will soon. This is such a massive round. 45 seconds, very defensive from NiP once again. The incendiary, though, that's available. Zywoo didn't see it coming, but he's pushed through it anyway. Fires off completely blind, but still lives to tell the tale. Does he get Lekra here? I don't think so. Position's too good for NiP. Twist misses the orb shot. Back towards B they go. The side's open. RPK with a full 180 here. And Nork, does he want to swing or wait for his teammates? The boost will come through again.
Straight away through the smoke, landing into RPK.
There's a molly here.
Yeah, the smoke's down.
Plopsky actually quite ahead of the pack on this one. Lekra's making a lot of noise. He wants them looking at him so that his teammate can swing, and that is Plopsky. He's waiting it out as well.
They need the flashes to come in from Zywoo here. Flashes to go over like now. And then his teammates can get out of these horrible positions they found themselves. There's a flash. There's a swing. That's so good. So good. That's how it should be done.
Perfection. Henry called it. Vitality do it. 14. And with 3 still. Dear.
Oh, okay, maybe that's not a lie. It's only Twist. He's just gone for a scout. Not sure why he's done that. I don't think that's going to be the difference maker in a full eco round.
No, but he's going to have to hope it is.
He's going to have to, I suppose.
He's going to have to find the early first blood. He's playing anti-flash. He's getting closed in. That's a tag. Perhaps his teammates will believe him on that.
Time will tell. He goes down. The scout will do some fine map points on their opponent's pick. Rez will do everything in his power to avoid it. He has looked good today. 21 kills. Now challenging Apex is 17. He'll wait towards long. Down to 30. He did get tagged up by that scout. RPK with the bomb though, boys. Where are the flashes? Where are the basic fundamentals?
He made that look so easy. My God, he could even find another one here. He knows there's one trying to distract, and so he immediately adjusts his crosshair. Right place, wrong time. Rez's double deagle frags have enabled them to at least slow down the Vitality 15th, but
yeah,
feels like a moment.
It's still inevitable, I would say, at this point. But still, great shots from Rez, absolutely. But let's find out.
Watch Zywoo turn around just at the wrong moment. There it is. He did. He didn't spot him. It looks like perhaps there was enough information, actually. The toes of Plopsky were spotted, and so it all is good in the hood. Bomb will go down. Normal scheduled programming returns as 15 is acquired. Vitality, they're 1 round away from taking down the Ninja.
For him, after investing in the previous round, Rez, the only one that really had any sort of impact in the previous round, did a great...
But he, as soon as he heard the gunfire of the player coming from long, he adjusted to toilets, which is just a sign that these pro players are so aware of the nuances of Counter-Strike, they'll hear shots and assume it's a bait.
Well, the hardest round to pick up, number 16. And the first grade not looking good.
Situation, or are we still a bit puzzled about that one?
I think it might have just been a bit of a misbuy.
Well, he just rebought with a scout again and armor, just knowing that he'd have 2 scouts, I guess.
Maybe that was what he wanted to go for right there, seeing if he could find an avenue. But Rez is in the best position right now. Look at all the angry T's on the other side of this smoke. There's a chance.
Zywoo's baity steps. Do not confuse the beast. A double kill from Rez. He might even find a third here. Yeah, Masuta's gone down. Their default toilety work. It's got them this far, but it seems that Rez is the spanner in the works. He even gets away, deploys the smoke. He's won this round on his own.
Yeah, he knows it as well. Apex, they don't have to challenge him too much here. They've already got a bit of damage towards him now. Looking to close things out, but Apex pulls one back. Now, that could be dangerous against a team like Vitality.
Oh, no.
They're maybe over here, and they're going back towards A.
They keep faking them everywhere.
Yeah, pulling them apart here, and now with 3 rifles up, it's down to Rez. Remember, the only player that's been tagged at this point. 3 kills to his name, make it 4. Looking for the ace at this stage, probably goes for it, but showing a bit of discipline now, wants to win the round, look at the bigger picture, and then gets the ace. That's the best way to do it. Instead of swinging out there, potentially giving the round up.
They didn't lose another individual in that flurry right there. Rez had done so much hard work to give them the 2-on-5 situation. They did their best to throw away as much money as possible, right? So going into this, Vitality will have a stronger buy than NiP. Guns should be dropped across, so you probably won't make too many notes on that side of things, but...
PK's got the glow. Not the biggest deal. So weapon has also been buffed in the last few months. It up, bait out some grenades, and now there's no smokes or incendiaries on the CT side. They only have flashbangs, no sniper rifle.
It's enough to be paranoid about long for the rest of this round.
Yeah.
And Rez, he's gone for the ballsy play, tried to nutmeg him as it faded, but calls it clear.
They might be expecting another fake here. If Vitality don't move, this is...
Oh. Wow, good standoffish 4v4, and they can start their commitment. Lekro, oh, he's fallen off, enables RPK to take the duel cleanly onto Twist. RPK even crossing back, and now Lekro strikes. Does enable Masuta, and Zaiwu does cut off the flank. Lekro's only working with 12 HP. It's down to Nork really to do the heavy lifting.
Good Molotov allows him to reposition. Apex with a strong spot himself, but the Molotov will buy him some time. Doesn't need to challenge this at all. They've got a couple of flashes remaining here. This should be it.
It looks like they've done enough. Lekro with just a scrap of health will get caught through the wall, and now down to Nork. He does find the first. Unfortunately, not a smoke grenade, only the flashbangs, and they're both playing the default after plant positions. The flashes are over, and so is the game. 16-14, a full third.